Hello, this is Shar from The Real Kitchen for Real People, and I trust that everyone is feeling and doing well this beautiful fall day. This is one of my favorite times of the year, and I just enjoy the weather. Today we're going to feature one of my grandmother's favorite side dishes, and it is the baked sweet potato. This was always served at her table at least 2 or 3 times a week. She would always tell grandkids that when you eat one of these every day, it keeps you beautiful. And she lived to be 93 years old. So we're going to share this recipe with you today. So all you need is a sweet potato. And I have a medium size one. You can get any size you wish. And first thing I'm going to do is wash it. And I like to say that it's so many germs going around on and chemicals on things. So, I would just be cautious when you're eating things and purchasing things, that you make sure that you wash whatever you can wash. No, you can't wash everything, but the things that you can wash, like your vegetables and things like that, some of your meats, please wash them before using them. And keep your area clean where you're working in the kitchen, and hands washed at all times. In between dishes, just keep your hands and your area clean. So, without further ado, I'm going to wash my sweet potato on the outside because they sit at the store, so I don't know how long. But I'm going to wash the outside of this. Okay, now that I've rinsed it off. Okay, now I'm going to punch holes in my potato. I'm going to turn my oven on 350 first, so it could be preheating. So turn your oven on 350, and now I'm going to punch holes in the potato. So be careful. I got a little knife here, or you can use a fork, and you just want to punch small holes just for air holes. Okay, so it's ready, and I'm going to wrap it in foil. Now I'm going to wrap this in foil, and I'm going to wrap it with the shiny part on the inside. Now I like to use Reynolds wrap, but whatever foil you have, I prefer Reynolds because I don't know how the other cooks. But I'm going to put this in here after, set that aside, after I put just a small amount of butter on the outside of the potato. And this will just help the skin out a little bit. So it's about, a half a teaspoon of butter, and I just rub that around. It's kind of like when you're making a regular baked potato. Okay, so I got that all greased up. See it? Okay, now I'm going to take my foil with the shiny side up and set my potato inside the foil and just roll it tightly tucked. And then on the sides, you just want to crunch it in like that. And you have your potato like that. And then I just punch 2 holes on the top like that. And you're going to set this in your oven for an hour. And we'll come back here in a minute to show you the seasoning and spices I'm going to put on it once it's done. If you want to, you can set it in a little pan in case it starts spilling out in the oven. You don't want to mess up your oven. That's if you want to. But I'm going to set mine in this little pan. Okay, so when my potato is done and it's tender to the squeeze, then you would just kind of set it aside and let it rest. But once you cut it open, you're going to use these spices in there. And I have pumpkin pie spice. That's my little spin to it. Of course, my grandmother would only use like ground cinnamon, nutmeg, and sugar, and a little butter. But I'm going to put a little pumpkin spice since this is pumpkin time of the year. So I'm going to add the pumpkin spice, the ground cinnamon, and then I'll put some butter on it. So in a small bowl, just mix your spices. Mix your pumpkin spice and your ground cinnamon and just a little sugar, because your sweet potato is already sweet, so you only probably need like a half a teaspoon just to mix this up real good. And once you have that, just set it aside and wait on your potato to be done. Now you will know it's done by, I test mine by if I can squeeze it. If I take the potato and kind of squeeze it in like that and it's soft, then it's ready. And I take it out. And let's say about an hour. So I'll see you when it's done. Okay, now that my potato is done, see how it's soft? I'll take the foil off of the potato. And be careful when you're taking it out because the steam's still in there. Okay, so what I'll do is take a knife and cut it diagonal. And then I will push it down like that where it pops open. And then I want to put my butter in there. I want about a teaspoon of butter while it's hot. Just like that. Melt in there. Okay. And then on top of that, I'm going to sprinkle our little mixture that we made up of pumpkin pie spice and cinnamon and just a little sugar, just so I can mix these up. So I'm going to just sprinkle that on top of the hot potato. And you can put as much as you want. It just depends on you. And then you just kind of work it in there like that. And you talking about delicious. Boy, this is an old-fashioned favorite. And every time I smell them and fix them, I think of Grandma. She loved herself some baked sweet potatoes. And it's so simple. And it's healthy for you. See that? Don't that look scrumptious? Take a closer look. Delicious. So if you like this old-fashioned recipe for baked sweet potato, please give me a thumbs up and let me know if it was a favorite as you were growing up. And comment and let me know. Share that memory moment with us all. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you can continue receiving free homemade old-fashioned delicious recipes and helpful tips. So without further ado, you know what I'm getting ready to do. I'm going to chow down on this baked sweet potato. All right, see you later. Love, love.